This is the Middle Tennessee High School Sports Show with your hosts, Mike Strasinger and Jacob Gholson.
All right, welcome into another edition of the Middle Tennessee High School Sports Show. We are at the Siegel Soccer Complex.
Oh, yeah.
The state tournament's going on right now as we speak. Mike Strasinger alongside Jacob Gholson.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, Jacob? You all right?
Glad to be out here, seeing all the action.
This is fun. No score yet in this first game. We'll talk to you about that in a second. Well, we're going to, like I said, we're at the Siegel Soccer Complex. Jacob's going to give us a rundown on the upcoming games for the soccer tournament.
Yeah, all the games going on. We're going to start with Division I Single A. We've got Merrill Hyde versus Alcoa. That's at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll also keep you updated as these scores go in, so follow us at MTHS Sports Show on Twitter, and we'll keep you updated with all these scores. Moving on to Division I AA, we've got Knoxville Central versus Murfreesboro Central and Nolensville versus East Hamilton. Both of those games are going to start at 4 o'clock. Moving on to Division I AAA, we've got Brentwood versus Siegel going on right behind us.
No score yet.
No score. Start at 1:30. Then we've got Stewart's Creek versus Ravenwood and Clarksville versus Houston. Both of those are going to start at 2 o'clock. Now moving on to Division II, these games are going to be held on Thursday. Division II Single A, we've got St. George's versus BGA at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and then CPA versus University School of Jackson at 4 o'clock as well tomorrow. Moving on to Division II AA, we've got Father Ryan versus GPS at 4:30.
All right, yeah, so it's great. Last week there were some playing field conditions, so everything was moved to this week.
Yep.
Worked out great for us. We get to see some games. We were at the cross-country meet last week.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully you saw the video highlight we put together on that already.
That was a really good time.
That was fun. It's a great day to run. All right, we're going to go into our football segment now, and all year long we've been having a little contest.
Yep.
$50 on the line. Jacob was playing for Foundation charity.
Men of Valor, Nashville Prison Ministry.
And I was playing for the World Wildlife Fund. And last week I caught Jacob and have won the regular season competition.
Yep.
Last week I was 10-0, another perfect week. I finished the year 78-18. That is a winning percentage of 813. Jacob had some struggles down the last couple of weeks, and he finished. He went 7-4 last week and finished with a winning percentage of 784. So that's the regular season, and so he has given me $50. And what I did on the World Wildlife Fund website, with a little extra more money than the 50, just a little extra, I was able to adopt a snow leopard. We have adopted a snow leopard. This is ours, and this will go towards the preservation and conservation of the snow leopard.
That's awesome.
And so we haven't named him yet, but
put in the comments what you think we should name our snow leopard.
Yeah, right. Beautiful. Look at those blue eyes. I don't know if you've seen these animals on all the Netflix and the wildlife shows, but they're so rare and they're so beautiful. And the footage, now the new technology, it's easier to get footage of these things, but never was seen footage before of these animals. They're beautiful.
I'm glad we had the opportunity to do that. It's really cool.
It is cool. So what we're going to do now for the playoffs is we've filled out our bracket similar to what they do in March Madness in basketball. We're doing our fall frenzy in football.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And so we're going to read through we're not going to read through every game in our bracket. We're going to tell you who we think is going to win every division, though. Up first, we're going to start off with my wife's picks. Now, Susan Strasinger, my wife, runs the Hillsborough Globe. It's a student-produced online newspaper over at Hillsborough High School. She runs the journalism program over there. They do great things. They're an AP member. It's a strong program. And Susan wants to be part of this, and she has submitted her picks. She filled out her brackets, part of the fall frenzy. So we're going to run through her picks real quick. Hold this, please.
Yep.
In Class A, she's picking Memphis East. In AA, Peabody. 3A, Pearl-Cohn. 4A, Springfield. 5A, Gallatin. She's sticking around in Middle Tennessee. I like this. 6A, Cane Ridge.
Wow.
Division II Single A, Nashville Christian. Knoxville Grace in Division II AA and Division II AAA Ensworth.
Wow.
All right.
So
Jacob's going to tell us about his picks.
Yep. In Class 1A, I've got South Pittsburgh. In Class 2A, I've got Peabody. In 3A, I've got Pearl-Cohn as well. In 4A, I have Haywood. In 5A, I've got Gallatin as well.
Okay.
6A, I've got Ravenwood.
All right.
And then moving on to Division II, Class Single A, I've got Davidson Academy. And then in AA, I've got Evangelical Christian School. And then in AAA, I've got Baylor.
All right, all solid picks. Who knows? Anything can happen.
That's true. Let's hear it, Mike.
Okay, here
You're
we
the
go.
pro.
Yeah, I am. And I did a little research here now. I'm going to tell you about each undefeated team in each classification. In Class 1A, Division 1A, Single A, we've got 4 undefeated teams.
Wow.
South Pittsburgh, Monterey, Huntington, and Lake County. And I'm going to go with South Pittsburgh to win it all over Lake County in the final. South Pittsburgh's been there several times. They know how to finish. In AA and 2A, the Forest Rockets are 10-0. Peabody is also 10-0. I'm going to go with Peabody to win it all in 2A. 3A, Pearl-Cohn. We all think Pearl-Cohn can get it done, and I'm one of them.
They've got the skills to do it.
They do. But check this out. Okay, if they were to make it to the finals, most likely they're going to play Alcoa. Alcoa is 9-1 on the year. They've outscored their opponents 400-37. Okay, they were unscored upon in region play, 304-0. The only teams that scored on them were Maryville with 17, Blackman, and Dobbins Bennett. So Alcoa is as good as ever, but I think Pearl can get it done. Also undefeated was Loudon, and Pearl-Cohn is also their first undefeated season ever. Hats off to them. In 4A, I'm going with Livingston Academy.
Nice.
Okay, now they made the playoffs last year, but got knocked out early. They were 5-5. This year they have avenged every loss. That any team that beat them last year, they beat them this year. It's very strong. So they're undefeated, as well as Elizabethton, E-Town.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to take Livingston Academy over Hardin County. Livingston Academy. In 5A, I'm going with Powell.
Wow.
They're undefeated on the year, as well as Beach. I'm going to go with Powell over Henry County in the finals. 6A, I cannot pick against Oakland. They've had such a strong season. They won it all last year. Hard to pick against them this year. Their semifinal game will most likely be against Maryville.
Yep.
That's always such a classic now. And I got Oakland over Ravenwood in the final. Oakland this year has outscored their opponents 554-79. Pretty strong. In Division 2 Single A, I have Nashville Christian. They're undefeated. Quietly they've just had another great year. I got them winning it all. In Division 2 AA, CPA. Of course, they had that rough start, playing a unbelievably hard schedule.
Yeah.
They've been winning since, and I got
Undefeated in region.
That's right, and I've got them beating Evangelical Christian in the final. Although ECS won the first game, I think CPA will get it done in the final. And finally, in Division 2 AAA, I have McCauley over Baylor. And that division, as you know, it's wide open.
Anybody
All
can
those
win.
teams have been beating each other, and we'll see. I haven't figured out what we're going to play for, but my wife, Susan, was thinking we're going to go for a burger, okay?
Awesome.
The winner gets the burger. The other two have to pay for the burger.
Perfect.
It could be Sonic. It could be at Sam's. It could be at our favorite, the Corner Pub.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, we're going to follow these along through the next 5 weeks and keep you updated on how we're doing.
Now, the point system is going to work. It's not just going to be if we get the champions right. We've picked every game in the brackets, and so if we get a first-round game right, that's going to be worth 1 point. If we get a second-round game right, that's 2, and we'll work our way up. Every game is worth more points, and so we'll keep you updated week by week how
All
we're
right.
doing.
Good luck to you,
Good
man.
luck.
Good luck.
Good luck to Susan as well.
That's right. We'll see how we do. And like I said, with the soccer's going on as we speak, we're going to keep you updated through the Twitter on that at MTHS Sports Show. Follow along, comment, let us know how we're doing or what we'd like to see. Thanks for watching so far this season. Check out that cross-country video from last weekend. That was a beautiful day. It was a lot of fun. So we've done golf, we've done cross-country, we've done volleyball, we're at soccer, and we've got football coming up.
Everything's winding down.
And before long, we'll be into winter sports. Thanks so much. We're out.